Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of the Arkansas State Dynasty, episode 3. And in the previous episode, we took on Tulsa Golden Hurricanes. A group of 5 matchup, and kind of started that slow for us. We were down 7-0. Tulsa had a chance to actually take a 2-score lead. Defense stepped up there in the second quarter. We got the lead going in the halftime, and kind of defensive battle. Tulsa scored late to cut that to a 6-point game. But as you know, we're looking at stats here. Rayner, our quarterback, didn't have a great game by any means, but did what he needed to do to get the job done. Rucker and Cross also carried on the ground and through the air. But looking at this game, kind of learned a lot. We got to find some better second half play calling. Went up 14-7, only scored 7 points in the second half. Got to find a way to get in the end zone. Looking at recruiting here, you saw couple of players were made in the top 3. We were first and second, most of them. Looking at needs, though, just kind of going through. We have 45 hours this week. Looking at, can we catch up on some of these based on positions? If so, can we influence them enough to get over the hump, get kind of back in the race? If not, kind of going to let them go. And if you have a decent lead, like some of these players, also going to leave them alone for now until the other schools start catching up. This is that right guard right there. That's the player I want. Missouri is creeping up, so you're gonna have to keep an eye on them whenever it comes time to it. But yeah, just a little recruiting here. Nothing too special. We're still a 1-star school. As you remember back in the first episode, I said I'm not gonna go after anyone above a 3-star. My kind of rule is 2 stars above your prestige. So as we get better, prestige-wise, we can get the ability to go after those 4 or 5 stars, but I don't expect that to happen for a while. This cornerback right here, I feel like we need to add more. Didn't mean to remove that, so I'm going to add that back, and I'm actually going to schedule him a visit. So one minimum visit for South Alabama. That is our first conference game coming up after Michigan and Iowa State. Then I think we have also a bye in between our final non-con and our first conference game, but really nothing else there. Just seeing all who's ready for visits. I still kind of have a glitch, one of them where it tells me I'm ready for a visit, but I can't access it. Top 25 here: Ohio State, Texas, Oregon, Ole Miss, Clemson. Your top 5, Alabama is 1-1, lost to South Florida last week. SMU's ranked this week. Miami's ranked. Kansas lost. They got blown out by Illinois. Iowa lost to Iowa State. Keep that in mind. They're number 18. We play them after Michigan, but we play Michigan. They are 0-2. They lost to Texas last week. Haven't not won a game. If there's a chance to pull off the stunner, it's here. Michigan maybe has injuries, maybe not. Maybe they're just playing down. If there's a chance to shock the world, it's here. Game 3 in Ann Arbor.
Welcome to Ann Arbor and the Big House, home to one of the most storied programs in college football and the first one to win 1,000 games, the Michigan Wolverines. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Sun Belt, the Arkansas State Red Wolves, taking on the 22nd ranked team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started.
All right. In Ann Arbor, big game here, first ranked matchup. Going to see a lot of handoffs, a lot of screens early here as we hand off to Cross in the first play. Wallace down the backfield, our backup running back. He breaks free. Actually going to get a nice carry there on first down. We get about 15 yards. Now 1st and 10 again. We're going to actually throw a screen to our third-string running back, Hawkins. Lots of rotation early here. All these tough hits that Michigan are giving our squad right now. 2-yard carry by Wallace, and he is right now the main back. Halfback draw. Wallace bounces off his own lineman, but he's going to bounce actually and get 7. Big 3rd and 1. And I can tell you right now, you will not see a lot of field goals, if any, from me today. This stadium atmosphere, as we get the first down there, going goal line. His stadium pulse is no joke, and I don't think even if it's a short yardage situation, you will see me kick the football a whole lot 4-yard out there. As you can see, our right guard is out for the game, maybe out for the season, abdominal tear. We'll see if he can return later. as Hawkins gets the handoff on 2nd and 6, makes it 3rd and 2. Handoff to Wallace this time. Gonna fight his way for that first down. We're at Michigan's 30 on the opening drive, halfway through the first quarter. Play action pass. Rayner has a man looking to the corner of the end zone. Safety comes down. Rucker can't hang on. 2nd and 10. Thought we had him there, just a little too far. Where the safety could get, make some contact, knock it away. As Cross back in the game gets 9. He stays in. Big 3rd and 1. Feel like everyone knows where it's going. Handout to Cross. Defensive line kind of collapsed on the outside, but doesn't get enough to allow us to get the first down. 2nd and 10. Now from the 16-yard line, we throw to the tight end. Oh, the corner jumps the route, and he's gone. I didn't think that the corner was going to jump the route. I thought the tight end was going to stay in front. At least more in front, and Michigan, after what we put together a great drive right there. Michigan, 83-yard pick 6 by Rod Moore, and all the momentum, if we even had any, out the window in the big house. You'll see replay here in a second. I mean, I thought our tight end was going to be able to get there. Maybe if he comes forward a little bit, but no, Moore just jumps in front of it and takes it back to the house. And now we are trailing by 7. 1st and 10, we're going to have a little jet sweep to Jackson. Jackson gets outside. It's actually free. He's going to get inside the 40, maybe close to the 45. Good play there. We've got to find a way to answer here. We're only down by 7. No big deal. It's going to be a play action pass to Rayner looking down the field. Pressure's coming, just to throw it away. Really nothing was open downfield. We're going to go back to the run game. And as you can see, Michigan's already pretty much figured it out. 3rd and 11. Looking down the field, we're hit as we throw the football into double coverage, and it's intercepted again. Just not a great pass overall, not a good read. And Michigan with their 2nd interception in as many drives. Now we see the Michigan offense for the first time, and there he is, Donovan Edwards breaking 2 tackles already in our territory on the field. From now the 40-yard line, it's going to be another handoff to Edwards up the middle. He almost breaks it. There was no one back there. 2nd and 3, though. Back to Edwards again. We hold him, not letting get the first down. Big 3rd down here, though, for both the defense and offense. And Edwards finds an open gap we left open and gets a first down to end the first quarter. Only down by 7, though. Very much still in this game in Ann Arbor, as a broken play from Michigan on a wide receiver handoff still gets them 2 yards. So that should show you how difficult this game is. Even on that, Michigan gets positive yards. A little play action, first down out to the tight ends. Edwards onto the first down carry is going to be able to get 3 yards. Defense is playing okay in terms of the run defense. Obviously, they've driven out our field. Edwards again, this time loses a yard. Good recovery there by our D-line. Now, big 3rd down would be great if we could hold him to a field goal here. Orgy's back to pass. He's looking to the end zone. It's going to actually be a check down to the 5-yard line. And that's the field goal is going to be up and good. Michigan takes a 2-score lead. Be very nice if we could go get some points here, especially if we could get into the end zone, get some momentum, and Cross gets a first down. Nice little zigzag there to avoid some defenders. Back to Cross, and Cross makes a couple more defenders miss, and only gets 4. 2nd and 6 now for our squad. Rayner's back to pass. He's looking, throws on the run, almost intercepted. And this is where I was looking. We had the post route coming wide open. There was no safety behind him. That safety you saw on the left, that was the closest player. So if we got it over everyone, it's a touchdown. But Rayner this time drops back, has a couple crossers, gets it to Jackson, and we're going to be inside Michigan territory once again. This time we need to capitalize. Handoff Wallace. That's been a Wallace. Gets some great blocks. Only 52 would have blocked that safety back there. We might have scored. 1st and 10, Rayner back to pass, looking. Going to fire to the sideline on an out route. And we hang on to it, gets 6 yards, 2nd and 4. Little QB draw, trying to catch Michigan off guard, and that doesn't really do anything. 3rd and 4 now. We're going to go to handoff, 2 down or 4 down territory. We are not kicking a field goal from that far, and Cross makes it not matter. We get 15 yards and the first down. Back to Cross on the first down carry. Cross gets 2. This time we're going screen, trying to make it, get some blockers down the field, hopefully get in the end zone. Cross cuts back to the midfield. And we get to the 6. Big 3rd and 4 here. Can we get the first down? Handoffs to Cross. Cross gets the first down. And we're into the end zone. What a drive put together out there. And Cross cuts his lead back down to 3. Now, can the defense hold here and keep Michigan at 10, make it 10-7 halftime, because they get the football to start the second half. And immediately they have a couple checkdowns at the first down marker, and they're already on the move to our 35-yard line. We're just back to pass again. He's looking down the field, has a man looking one-on-one coverage. Joyner misplays it, and Michigan's at our 15-yard line. Morgan with the reception there. And now there's 40 seconds left. We're just back to pass it again. He fires in the middle. It is caught up to the 5-yard line. And not get a first down on that. We're trying to get back in formation, and we go into zone. And they beat the zone. And we are back down 10 again. But Rayner's looking down the field. He wants to get right back into this. We have a man open down the field. It is Hornsby. And just like that, we're back into this game. A bomb by Hornsby from Rayner. And just like that, 2 quick scores, 17-14, 24 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Orgy's back to pass, fires to the sideline, and it is caught, and he stays in bounds. Nice play there by the defender. Second and inches. Michigan trying to get back down the field, and we leave a zone wide open. Michigan wastes their final time out there. Key there, 13 seconds. We tackle them in bounds. We're going to halftime. They're out of 45. I don't think they're in field goal range as we pressure the quarterback and they get outside, and they are going to kick a field goal. I was shocked. I picked a normal defense. This is from 63 yards, and they nail it. You're about to see in a minute. I have to go back and check how far that field goal distance was. I did not believe that they made that, and nonetheless had a pretty good distance on it. Here's me going into the highlights to see how long that field goal was. Absolutely stunned. They drilled a 63-yarder, and they cleared it by a good yard or two. He probably could have made it from 65 yards there, and that pushed the lead to 20-14. Now, Michigan gets the football up 6. Can our defense get off the field? 2nd and 4 here for this Michigan offense. They're going to throw a wide receiver screen. We almost jumped it there by Joyner. Loss of 2. 3rd and 6. Can we force a 3-and-out against this Wolverine offense? Quarterback finds a hole in our zone, and Michigan keeps the drive alive. Handoff Edwards right side. Herald's over a man on the ground and gets the first down. Did forget to mention, we are on 8-minute quarters now, and I did feel it was much better in terms of timing. Lost possessions like you typically see on college football Saturdays as Michigan is driving down our field wide open over the middle, and they're inside our 30-yard line. 1st and 10, expecting a run here, but they pass. Looking down the field, throws on the run, and we pick it off. Joyner makes it for the wide receiver screen, and we have a chance to go take the lead in Ann Arbor. Handoff cross, cuts to the left side. Side note, that was supposed to read option, and I made the wrong read. I'm still really confused on the reverse from NCAA 14. Here's another read option, and I messed it up this time. 2nd and 14 now, and I don't know what play I chose here. I'm going to be honest. I thought I chose a pass, but it kept showing run. Tried to audible. I'm like, okay, so it is a run. And then when I snapped the football, it was a pass, and I get flustered. I throw on the run, and it's intercepted, and there's no one in front. I throw another pick 6, and just like that, all the momentum that we got, McBurrows takes it back to the house, and they go up by 12. Handoff cross. Once we get the football back, and it's 3rd and 11, we're passing again, just going to have to force something up, and we get hit, and we throw another interception and another pick 6, our 4th pick, 3rd taken back to the end zone by a different corner, and just like that, we're down by 19. Out of nowhere, we were down 6 not only just a minute ago, and now we're down 33-14. Rayner rolling out, looking for someone down the field, has a man sitting down at the 47, and we make the catch. Now 2nd and 9, clock rolling till the end of the 3rd. We're going to have a play action, and we have no time trying to catch Michigan off guard there. 3rd and 16, and we're just going to have to roll out and hope that we get something. Actually, Rayner's going to take off. Nothing came open. Pressure coming from the left side, and Rayner gets the first down to end the 3rd quarter. Play action pass here to open the 4th. Rayner fires down the field on 2nd and 11. Jackson, that should have been intercepted, but Jackson knocks it away. And it's 3rd and 11. We run play action again, and we get sacked, and we have to go for it. 4th and 23 from our own 49-yard line. Rayner's back to pass. Fires down the field. One-on-one coverage. Can we make the catch? Fowley cannot hang on, and Michigan in golden field position to extend their lead, and Edwards looks to do just that. He gets inside the 31-yard line. Our hopes of pulling off an absolute stunner quickly fell apart in the 3rd quarter. We have yet to score here in the second half. It was 20-14 at halftime. Michigan's not scored an offensive touchdown either. I haven't scored any offensive points. All defensive touchdowns as Michigan, they missed a pass there. Had the inside on the receiver, and we sacked the quarterback. But, you know, they made a 63-yarder earlier. This is only a 51-yarder, so that was pretty easy for them. And now we're down by 22. We're going 5 wide. We got 4 minutes to go. Down 3 scores. Raynor's back to pass. He's looking. Once again, we have a corner coming open. And we get hit as we throw the football. Now it's 4th and 10. And Raynor once again gets hits. Very next play, we sell out in the run. They run play action. Touchdown, Michigan. And the route's on. That was pretty much it. Nothing we could have done better in the second, or we could have done worse in the second half. It was a horrible half of football. Didn't score at all. 23 points for Michigan. And just, you know, the fact that we had a chance. I honestly, thinking back about this, we played pretty well. You know, that second half, those picks, obviously that's what cost us the game. But they scored, 20 points? They missed a 2-point conversion on one of them. 20 points on interceptions. So in reality, we gave them 20 points. So 23-14 is really what you got to look at. We drove the football pretty well. Offensively, that wasn't the most problem besides the interceptions. Defensively, there's not much you can do. It's Michigan versus Arkansas State. So I thought it wasn't horrible. We can kind of learn from this against Michigan. But, you know, we'll see. You know, we're a one-star school. Michigan just won the national title. As we're looking at stats, Raynor did not have a great game. 8 for 25. Rushing, we were okay. Crossing walls had the most. Raynor 9-14 off the sacks. Hornsby with that touchdown before halftime. But, you know, there wasn't a whole lot else we probably could have done better. We're just not ready for these types of game yet. That's okay. You know, didn't really expect to maybe really even have a chance. Thought Michigan ran away with it early, and we had a chance to go take the lead in the second half. So couldn't really ask for a better opportunity than that. I've got to work on not throwing pick sixes, and probably not going to change. I'll probably keep throwing more, as everyone knows in the RFL. If you watch the most recent Gridiron game with me against Gage, you will see I threw like 3 of them. So kind of seeing a trend in the RFL from this Dynasty to the actual league. But, you know, we're 2-1 now. This was not a game we expected to win. As we said at the very beginning of this Dynasty, we wanted to go 2-2 in non-cons. Anything else is great. That's a win we probably weren't seeing. And we have another ranked opponent. You'll see in a minute, next game. Yeah, it's just I do think we can compete in our conference. You know, there's a couple of tough teams, James Madison, App State. Those are probably the 2 teams we have to worry about the most. But as you can see, we're at Ames, Iowa next week against Iowa State. They are ranked. We'll see if they – actually, no, they're on bye, so they will be ranked. They will be undefeated. They just beat Iowa in that rivalry game. But we'll see next week if we can get back in the win column and upset the Iowa State Cyclones in Ames. With that being said, I want to thank you for watching Episode 3 of the Arkansas State Dynasty. Keep on the lookout for my Dynasty, Gage's Dynasty, and all the RFL content on the channel. With that being said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time for Episode 4 of the Arkansas State Dynasty.